Hi, boys and girls. We're learning about migration today, so I am going to read to you How Far From Home? Animal Migrations by Monica Davies, illustrated by Ramana Marty. Every year, thousands of animals go on a journey. It is often a trek of many miles. This trip is unique for every species. Some fly, others climb. Many swim a great distance. But where are they all going? Season to season, weather changes. In spring, rain falls, plants grow, but in winter, the sun sinks lower, the air turns colder. When the seasons change, many animals travel to a warmer winter home to survive. The journey is called migration. Migration. Can you say that word, boys and girls? Migration. Good. Let's meet a few travelers. Some migrations are very short. Many snakes live in Shawnee Forest in Illinois. In the summer, these reptiles crowd a wet swamp. But every winter, they slither off, crossing a road to their winter home. The dry cliffs there keep them warm. So they just go from a swamp and they cross the street and go to the dry cliffs. It's not very far migration, but it is migrating. Each year, Christmas Island near Australia hosts a great migration. This island is home to red crabs. When the rains begin, the crabs start to move. They crawl from the forest to the sea. All of them travel at the same time. When they reach the water, the crabs lay their eggs. This is where their babies are born. So they go from the forest and they all travel together to the sea to lay their eggs. Bighorn sheep roam high in the Rocky Mountains. They live here in the summer, but when it grows cold, plants up high start to die. The sheep must move homes. They begin a steep climb down. Below, they can find plants to chew. This is how they live through the winter. Some migrations cover miles and miles. Honk! You may have seen or heard a Canada goose. These feathered friends migrate every winter. They soar south in flocks in search of warmer weather. In one day, they can travel up to 1,500 miles. That's 2,414 kilometers. That's the distance from New York City to Austin, Texas. So almost all the way across the United States. And if you notice, the geese always seem to fly in the shape of a letter V. It's not only birds that fly south in the winter, some insects do too. Every fall, monarch butterflies head south because they can't survive cold winters. Some think 1 billion monarchs land in Mexico every winter. Here they mate. They return north in the summer to lay eggs and find food. Billions of monarchs fly down to Mexico for the winter. I don't blame them. I would like to fly to Mexico for the winter too. Even fish change homes. King salmon are born in rivers. In time, they swim to the ocean, but they return home to have babies. To go back, the salmon will swim 2,000 miles. That's 3,219 kilometers. And they must swim upstream. Here they go, swimming upstream. And look, the bear is looking at those salmon because bear love to eat salmon. Small birds can travel very long distances. The rufous hummingbird has a nectar diet. They need fresh flowers to live. In winter, they head to sunny spots in Mexico. There they can find flowers in bloom. The Arctic tern may be small, but this seabird has the world's longest migration. In summer, these birds breed near the Arctic Circle. When they get to Antarctica, it's summer there too. Their S-shaped route to Antarctica and back covers 59,650 miles. That's 96,000 kilometers. Migration journeys will always be one of nature's wonders. Wow. 59,650 miles. That's a long migration. Here's the North American routes. So the king salmon, they only swim upstream. They're the green dots. The rufous hummingbird are the purple. And they fly down to Mexico. The monarch butterfly is the red, and they go down to Mexico, down to Mexico, down to Mexico. And the Canadian goose, they come all the way from Canada, all the way down to South America too. So there are a lot of animals that migrate as well as hibernate. We'll talk more about migration and hibernation on Thursday. Have a great day, boys and girls.